to the Muscle Memory Podcast. This is episode 7. I am your host, Sean. I hope you guys are having a great Thursday. I hope your week has been great so far, and I hope you're looking forward to the weekend just like I am. We got a good episode in store for you this week, so let's get right into it. This week, I want to talk about some pretty small-ish things that's been going on. Just some things that I've been, doing behind the scenes, just to try to, build a brand, help other people out with their brands, all that good stuff. Some potential things that may be happening down the line. So if it does happen, you guys won't be taken aback by any of it or anything like that. So it's just some stuff that you guys can look forward to in the upcoming future. So one being, I do have a couple of business partners that I am talking with, trying to help them obviously establish themselves first, but somewhere down the line, we should be collaborating, and there should be an episode of them being on this podcast with me, where we're all just sitting down, talking probably about whatever. But yeah, I can't give too many details on that part, but for the most part, it's something that I look forward to doing with them, and definitely working on and helping them while they help me. Everyone benefits, and then giving you guys a great product from that. Next up, I think I'm gonna start my actual Twitch streaming. At least I'm gonna try to, since I have more time during the day to do that. So I'm gonna try to stream more. I am gonna be either early day, sometimes morning or afternoon streamer. I can't do the nighttime streams just because that's when I'm at work. So anytime after 6 a.m. Monday to Thursday, you guys are probably going to see me on Twitch. If not those days, then Friday's 100% because that's my off day. I can be on all day Friday, nothing bothering. I can make a really long stream for you guys, make it real entertaining. We can sit down, chill, have a vibe, have fun, all that good stuff. But yeah, live streaming on Twitch is definitely coming soon, especially with all these new games coming out. I'm probably just gonna chill with like your basic games to start out, but still look forward to that. I'll link the Twitch in the description of this video, just so you guys know where to go when I actually do start streaming, and you guys can just drop a follow. That'll be fantastic. Next up, I don't think I have any other mini announcements that I have to make. So let's transition over into wrestling. So this past Friday, I actually went to TNA Sacrifice. Great show, W experience, great vibes. It's my first time being to a show where, the majority of the crowd was Hispanic, because obviously I'm in El Paso, the majority of the population here is Hispanic. So it was a bunch of new chants that I'm not used to. A lot of chants that I got to go translate. Jeff Hardy, in my opinion, got the biggest pop of the night when he came out. He had a great match with Moose. It was a ladder match for the X Division Championship. Sadly, he didn't win. We all wanted him to win, but sadly he didn't. Spoilers if you didn't watch it, but it is what it is. One of my predictions came true. Nick Nemeth is now fully healed, along with his brother Ryan. So they could be going for tag gold now. They did attack Matt Hardy, so the way that they did it was actually really nice as well, because they had they were the main event. It was the 10-man steel cage match, the Colognes and System versus Nick, Matt Hardy, Elijah, Leon Slater, and somebody else. Oh, Joe Hendry, the TNA World Champion. I was wondering who it was. But the way they played it out was actually really nice, with everybody leaving the cage, and then, Nick and Matt embracing, hugging it out, all that good stuff, telling each other how proud they are, whatever. I don't know what they were saying. And then in the background, you see Ryan locking the cage in, and once they realize that the cage is locked, Nick hits the zigzag. I don't remember what the I don't know what the name of it is in TNA, but he hit the zigzag. That's what I'm gonna call it. That's how I figure out what the name is. So he hits that, and then building explodes. Now, in my opinion, second biggest pop of the night. First biggest pop, Jeff Hardy coming out. Second biggest pop, Nick Niven turning heel. They actually did it really well. I'm not mad at it at all. The show was really well put together. First Class has some good segments. It looks like they're in a feud with Laredo Kid and his partner. I really don't remember their name, but grant me forgiveness. I need to watch TNA more so I understand what's going on. But Tessa Blanchard got racist chants. That was funny. People were trying to defend her at the same time. It was she was racist. No, she's not. So that was fantastic. Cora Jade versus Masha. You can tell that it was two completely different styles of wrestling in terms of like what company they're from. Because obviously Cora's like a homegrown WWE NXT product, and then she's not homegrown. She was on the indies for a little bit, but she's more used to the WWE way of wrestling now, which is much slower compared to other companies. And that was kind of obvious in terms of her wrestling Masha. It was for the Knockouts World Championship as well. Obviously, Masha retained. Weirdly enough, Masha was getting booed going into that match. And the entirety of the match, everybody was cheering for Cora, even though Cora was the heel going into the match. So that was really interesting. But all in all, it was a good match. Tessa versus Lei Ying Lee, that was a good match. They had a crazy spot. It was like a spinning brainbuster thing. I don't know how they pulled that off, but it looked sick, so I'm not mad at it at all. Jeff did a swanton off the top turnbuckle on the moose on the table outside the ring, so that was cool. Alicia Edwards caught a twist of fate. Biggest pop, like all the pops were big when stuff like that happened. So all in all, good show. I had no issues with it. In terms of other wrestling this week, I didn't really watch wrestling this week just because I've been busy with work and other things. But I have seen clips of NXT, and I can't tell if it's being teased that Javon is the leader of this new group that's been like beating everybody up called Dark State, or if it's probably Trick Williams. But it could possibly be Trick, because on the hit list, Ola and Javon have been hit already. Trick has not been hit. And when the lights hit, they didn't get attacked. Like, none of them got attacked. Javon did pop up out of nowhere, but I think that's just trying to play into the plot of Trick telling Javon he's never going to be an NXT champion. So that's interesting. Sean Spears' new group is called The Culling. They have a name now, so that's cool. That's about all I got for NXT. Raw, haven't watched it. Haven't looked at any clips of it, anything like that. AEW, I did see that Mox retained, and that Spike, the spot with Spike and Cope, when Spike got stuck in Mox's back, like literally stuck in his back. Yeah, that was kind of rough. I don't think they need to do spots like that anymore, like ever. There's no point. It's not really useful in any sense of the way, outside of making the product look really gory. Like you have thumbtacks, you can use those. I get that it's like a really weird trope and niche now in wrestling to use thumbtacks to get a cheap pop, but it's better than using a baseball bat full of nails and slamming somebody's body onto it full force. So like you're struggling to get out of his back. Like it just looked gross. But that's about all I got in terms of wrestling this week, until next week where I can talk about SmackDown as well. I can talk about SmackDown, Raw, and NXT. Yeah, I'll see everything outside of Collision. Yeah, okay. Next topic. Working out this week. Working out this week has consisted of me taking a rest week, basically, because, excuse me, I've been feeling a lot of, shoulder irritation. So I don't know if I pulled something during one of my earlier workouts last week, or something that I did over the weekend. Like maybe I slept wrong, maybe I was just doing too much at the show. I don't know. But I've been feeling a lot of shoulder irritation, and it kind of bothers me whenever I move or pull too much weight. So I'm kind of just letting the shoulders heal, let them recover, let the body rest, do what it has to do, and then next week I'll go back into it for sure. Nutrition It's basically still the same, trying to eat as good as I can for what I got going on in life. I'm gonna always try to eat somewhat healthy. I have to be able to, go out and do what I want to do. So nutrition is about always going to be the same. It can only get better. That's what I hope for. Nutrition to get better, physique to get better, obviously health to get better, physically, mentally, emotionally, all that good stuff. But yeah, that's about it for nutrition and fitness. I don't think I have anything else this week. Again, this is another shorter episode. Kind of sucks that I keep going from somewhat long episode to short episode to long episode to short episode, but I don't really have much to talk about in between things, depending on if I'm not doing anything. So hopefully these next coming weeks are more eventful, so I can talk about more, and I have more things to talk about and eat with you guys, and we have longer episodes. But that'll only come with time. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode.